We're live. Hello there. Just having some tea in my hello there mug. Welcome. This is the Jedi Playbook. I'm going to be doing as many lives as I can. This is day 1 of the Jedi Lifestyle Challenge. I wanted to talk a little bit about the rules, the guidelines for the challenge, and also give you some tips and tricks that I have personally found very useful in living like a Jedi. So, if you are familiar with this channel, we've already been through, there's a whole bunch of videos already on there that will help in living like a Jedi, applying the Jedi lifestyle to the real world, because obviously we're going to start with a little disclaimer here, and that is that Star Wars is a work of fiction. Let's all understand that. But what we're doing is we're trying to use Star Wars to understand spirituality and take the wisdom which is drawn from real life. I mean, there's Taoist philosophy, there's Zen Buddhism, there's a bunch of real-world influences that we can take and apply to our lives to better ourselves. And that is what we are. We aim to be a resource for self-improvement. So, what is the Jedi Lifestyle Challenge? We are trying to live as close as we can to real Jedi, to what you see in the films, in the TV series, in the fiction that is Star Wars. For me, that starts with waking up early. I would say between 5 and 7 a.m. I would consider that early. I woke up at 6:30 today. I will try to push further and further to go earlier and earlier to hopefully wake up either at or before sunrise, because a lot of evidence says that getting light in your eyes, getting sunlight in your eyes first thing in the morning is very, very important for your overall health and well-being. So, waking up early is number 1. Number 2, live by the Jedi Code. And that is, you can recite it. They're great for affirmations. If you are not familiar with the Jedi Code, it is 5 simple precepts. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. Those are the 5. Recite them as many times as you like. It's a great reminder. It is great for keeping mindful, being mindful throughout your day. It is great to remind yourself to remain stoic. Equanimity is definitely important. Emotional control. Don't let your emotions control you. And I also think it's good to just kind of keep something to repeat to yourself, to remind yourself to be more compassionate and to live a better life. So the Jedi Code, that is the mindset we're going for. You can look to real-world applications in the Samurai Code of Bushido. Very, very similar there. If you are a Reiki practitioner, there are the 5 precepts for Reiki. Very similar. In Japanese, Reiki, it's just for today. Don't worry. No, sorry. Don't get angry. Don't worry. Receive gratefully. Do your duties. And then be kind to all living things. Those are the 5, I believe. Translated from Japanese, they might have slightly different translations, but effectively, that's the gist of it. Daily meditation, whether that is you're sitting down with your eyes closed. I do candle meditation, so that's really great. If you have trouble meditating with your eyes closed, because it's not easy, one thing you can do is light a candle and just kind of focus on the flame for 10 minutes. That is a great meditation. If you can sit down and focus on a candle for 10 minutes, that is a great way to train your mind and train your focus. Journaling, daily journaling, is great because it can allow you to write affirmations. It can allow you to organize your thoughts, to get out thoughts and emotions. If there's something that's rattling inside your head, if there's something that happened to you, if there are thoughts and feelings you have, it is incredibly beneficial to articulate those thoughts, and writing is a great way to do that. You don't have to show it to anyone. It's just for you, so you don't have to worry about correct grammar, correct spelling. Just write. Just get it out. Hugely beneficial. Also, I find that writing down my goals are great, like a to-do list even for the day. And also affirmations, but in the present tense. Don't say, I will do something. Say, I am. So if you want to cultivate more health and well-being, you say, I am healthy, not I will be healthy. Because I will be puts you in a state of distance. That's something in the future. It is right now in the present that you have to be healthy. So affirm that. Affirm what you want. Affirm what you are trying to accomplish. Nutrition. I put that above any movement and workouts because if you're not eating properly, if you don't have proper nutrition, it's really difficult to get an effective workout in. Whether that is a sport you're playing, whether that is practicing yoga, whatever it may be, nutrition is hugely important. You can take it as extreme as you want. You can, live like Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi and eat stews and survive off of presumably bantha milk. It's not exactly an abundance of food in the deserts of Tatooine. So I would imagine Obi-Wan subsisted on mushrooms. We know they grow mushrooms because they grow on moisture evaporators. He does eat some kind of strange stew in the Kenobi series. It's really all you see Obi-Wan eating, to the best of my knowledge. In A New Hope, you see Luke drinking blue milk. They eat some kind of food, we don't know, some kind of vegetables that Aunt Beru is making. Whether you are a carnivore, herbivore, vegan, vegetarian, these are just tools. So apply them to your life as you see fit. What is important is that you find something that works for you. I find that I feel really good when I eat a high amount of protein and limit my carbohydrate intake. So that is what I will be doing. I will be trying to go as grain-free as possible. The only carbs I would like to have are, I'll limit myself to fruit and maybe a little bit of rice. But that's it. I am gluten-free. I cannot process gluten. Whenever I have bread, pizza, anything processed, I feel terrible. I get stomach cramps and it's not pleasant. So I'll be avoiding that. I'll be sticking to my strict diet of grain-free, high protein. A protein supplement is great for that. I happen to use this one, which is 4 Sigmatic. It is the plant-based organic protein, and it has adaptogens, which is a super general term for what I understand. It's not regulated in any way. But it's basically just a combination of pea and chia, hemp, coconut proteins. So these are all vegan proteins. No sugar. It tastes pretty good. I put it in a shake with a blender along with powdered greens. You can use anything. This is not sponsored, by the way. I am not sponsored by anyone. These are just products that I like and use and have found effective. Use what works for you. And then this, which is in addition to protein, which is, I believe, also pea and brown rice protein. A multivitamin with a bunch of other minerals and stuff. GI support. It even claims to be a liver detox, which we'll see. So nutrition is important. Workouts. I will be hitting the gym at least 3 times a week. Do what works for you. If you can only make it once, great. I would not consider working out, particularly lifting, more than 5 or 6 times a week. Rest and recovery is really important. My goal right now is to build as much muscle as possible, and as equally hard as you train, you must rest as much. The recovery is where the muscle building happens. So there is such a thing as overtraining. There is such a thing as overdoing it. Don't overdo it. Moderation is key. 60%. Lightsaber training. That's going to be another one. Train with a stick, train with a sword, train with a lightsaber if you have one. It makes it a little more fun. But I will hope to do a live this evening. It will be 6 p.m. Pacific time. I will hopefully announce that on the YouTube page. I've been trying to avoid Instagram. I find that it's just a time suck. Scrolling mindlessly through social media is unhealthy, and I found it to be very unproductive and doesn't make me feel very good about myself. So, do with that what you will. And then finally, these are going to be probably the most challenging. For me, I will be doing no-fap hard mode. That is complete celibacy, abstinence from everything, sex, masturbation, porn, everything. No alcohol, no cannabis. I live in California. It is readily available, so I'm going to avoid that. And anything else. If you have any other crutches, if you have any lifestyle choices that you are trying to change, this is a great way to do that. If there's a skill you want to learn, use the challenge to do that. Every day, devote a certain amount of time towards studying a new language, learning a new skill. These are just tools, so use them as you see fit. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, if you have any dilemmas, you can feel free to add them in the comments. This is not going to be easy. It's going to be 30 days of intensive training, meditation, and living as close as we can to a Jedi. I know we can do it. It's just a matter of dedication. It takes a very serious mind. Also, watching Star Wars can help. If you want to devote a little bit of time to your day to do that, it can be very comforting. It can be very beneficial. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will hopefully do as many lives as I can in the coming days. And we will see you next time. May the Force be with you.